Happy New Year, everybody. Okay, so it is officially January 1st. I am way behind on my videos. Not way behind, just like a day or two. I actually want to get this video out like December 30th or something, and then I want to do this other video, and then I want to get the January budget video out. But what happened was when I made the Christmas video, I had over 3 hours of footage recorded on Christmas Day. And what I realize now is the more footage you have, the harder it is to edit, and never in life, ever, ever, ever record that much footage again. So it took me a minute to get that video down to under 30 minutes. Y'all, that was like a miracle. But here we are, December budget review. Let's talk about it. You know what? I feel like I did good all year budgeting. I really did. December, things sort of got away from me a little bit. Yeah, not proud of this month. It's not bad. It's not bad. And the only reason why it's not bad is because I have so much income to work with. But I was a renegade. I just, no, no. I'm not happy with my budget this month. It's okay, but it's not all right when you're trying to really live a budget lifestyle. But we'll see, because y'all, you know what? I don't even know what my 2017 budget's going to do. But let's talk about this. Okay, here we go. In income, I originally projected that I would bring in $8,520. I did better than that. So this side of the paper is what I projected. This side of the paper is what actually happened. Things highlighted in pink means I did better than my original projections. Things highlighted in blue means I did a little worse than my original projections. So I actually brought in $10,175. The reason why did I bring in that much? Good Lord. Let me consult the computer. I think I got a little bit of income in all areas than I expected. I got more income in the rental income area. I also received a bonus check. Yeah, that's what happened. Bonus check, more rental income, and then a few other checks, miscellaneous checks came in. But what I think is really interesting about it is earlier this month, somebody asked me when they was looking at my December budget, what do I do to make what I make, like the 8,520? And at the time, I was already at the 9,000 and like 9,800 mark, like 9,875 or something. And I was like, wow, I'm only like $125 short of 10,000 this month. And wouldn't it be nice if I made over 10,000 this month? And I say, wouldn't it be nice? Because I knew at that point I was already maxed the capacity in the things I had to do. So I really didn't have extra time in my schedule to do anything else to make more money. Like I didn't have time to MTurk. I didn't have time to try to promote books or anything. So I just put it out there. I was like, wouldn't it be nice? And I remember I was telling a friend the same thing. And, and that was that. Do you know on December 30th, I got another check for $300. December 30th, y'all. I did not do anything. And with that $300, that's what put me at that $10,175 mark. And when I was telling my friend this, I was like, oh my goodness, guess what happened? And my friend and I, we were supposed to have gotten together to do like lunch. But I had to keep canceling because, again, my month just got super hectic and I just couldn't find it in my schedule to meet up. And so it was funny because my friend was like, dag, because they had a gift card for $75 for me. And that would have also put me over the $10,000 mark. So I just think it's amazing because the bottom line is when you stay out of the universe's business, when you stay out of God's business, he can work it out for you way better than you can work it out for yourself. So the bottom line was I was going to make over 10,000 this month one way or another without my participation, without my effort. All I had to do was be open to receiving. And that's that. That's the story with the income. Um I said I was going to do $590 in gifts. I end up doing $625 in gifts. Though it's marked in blue, I really don't see it as a blue thing simply because I'm a giver. And I realize I'm a giver. Christmas revealed to me that I'm a giver. Giving is what makes me feel good. Christmas, I tried to do the budget Christmas and I did not feel good. I did not feel completely like my energy was just not like, yay. So I'm going to have to go back to being a giver. That's just what it is. Okay, so $95 on HOA. Gas, I said $30. It ended up coming in at zero. And all this means is that they owe me money at this point. I've probably been overpaying throughout the year, so that's why my bill was $0. Electricity $200, it came in at $160, so did better there. Cell phone $245, cable $115, securities $125, Netflix $10. Insurances, I said $250, it came in at $235. I'm not sure. I think what it is my car insurance was down. So that's where that 235 is. Whistler, I gave myself 150 for spending money. Clearly, that was not enough. I ended up spending $300 in Whistler, which is still good because $300, I mean, that was for gas. That was for expenses like tolls, like whatever it is we had to pay, whatever extra fees, plus food and entertainment. So 300. Yeah, I guess I was really trying it with that 150. Checking 130, and that's that extra cushion fund in my checking account, and I spent it all, y'all. Christmas, $2,120 is what I projected, is what I set aside. I end up spending $2,205. So I actually didn't do as bad as I thought because I went shopping again after Christmas to buy more gifts for people, and you probably can see that in the video, the after Christmas shopping splurge or something. I can't remember what the video's name is, but the thing about it though is I started off Christmas under budget. I didn't even spend all of this, and then when I went back out, that's when I went over budget. Yes, Easy Pass toll came in at $25, which is not bad. It was coming in at like $75. So now they're re-upping me at $25 because I've really been conscious of taking the street. Housekeeper. I did not originally budget for this. I probably should have because, again, I knew that my time was stretched very thin. I was working 10 to 12 hour days at work in between the vacations. And the reason why I had to do a housekeeper is because I had one tenant move out and another tenant is scheduled to move in tomorrow, actually. And we needed a proper cleaning, and I did not have time or energy to do a proper cleaning. I did a new housekeeper this time. And she was phenomenal. So much to the point that the cleaning actually cost me $160, and that was because it was her first time cleaning here, and they usually charge more for the first cleaning. And but I was so impressed. I gave her a $40 tip. She was awesome. A lot of you already know I got in a car accident this month. Last week was it? I believe it was last week. And so the copay on that when I went to the emergency room was $40. That should be refunded to me as soon as the insurance stuff all gets straightened out. Toronto plane ticket. Yeah. I decided, which wasn't originally budgeted, to do a trip to Toronto, which I'll be going this month to go snowboarding again. And that plane ticket was $255, and that includes the insurance. In this area here, what we try to do is better this month than the month we did before. This is what I spent last month. This is what I spent this month. Gas. Last month spent $55. This month $151. Two things factor into that. One was the fact that I went to Virginia Beach for Christmas, and that was driving. So driving to and from Virginia Beach. The other thing that factors into that, my rental car that I have is not a hybrid. I've been driving a hybrid since 2008. And sometimes you take for granted that it really does save gas, because now that I'm driving a sedan, and my car's an SUV, so now that I'm driving a sedan, I'm noticing that that thing drinks up gas faster than a little bit. So 151 in gas. Groceries, $15 last month, $27 this month. All right, let's not even front on this. We all know that this is starving people expenses, because can't nobody really eat for a whole month on that. And my son eats too. But I think what it is the holidays, so I didn't spend a lot of money. I had food left over. People were bringing food all the time, every day at work, and yeah, so I really didn't spend a lot. But I did go ham in restaurants, and I know I went ham because last month I spent $87. This month I spent $97. But the thing about it is, y'all, I was hitting up them drive-throughs like a crazy person, and I knew it because I was saying, girl, really? And I was doing it anyway. I am sure. Let me look at this restaurant tab. You know what? Let me show you guys this, because I keep saying let me check on that. Because for the first time ever, I actually have my computer up with me. So I noticed before somebody referenced me in one of their videos, and they said something to the fact that I write my budget out on paper. Actually, I don't. I write this out just for the purpose of this video, and so that I can kind of reflect on everything and highlight and just really feel what my budget did. But throughout the month, and even before the month starts, let me see. Okay, so what I do is I use Dave Ramsey's everydollar.com. So right here, this is my miscellaneous, right? So let's look at my notes on my miscellaneous. Here on miscellaneous, last month I spent $38. This month I spent $75. So I do itemize that. So what we see is that I spent $5 on at the dollar store. I spent $20 on travel cord wallet. I spent $30 putting my snowboard in the shop and getting it tuned up, and $20 on oil and a face mask. So yeah, so this is my living document. This right here, I update daily. Like when I go out and spend money, I update this. When I pay my bills, I update this. I update this constantly throughout the month. And so you will see that my items change. What I project and what I actually spend changes every single day. And every day I may have to take some money from this category and add it to that category to keep things balanced. So that's what I do. And then at the end of the month, I write it out here. And then also for January, I do it in the app first, and then I write it on this paper for this video, because I think reading it on paper is so much easier, because even as I watch other people's monthly budgets, sometimes it's hard for me to follow along when they're showing me their Excel spreadsheets on the computer or their app on the computer. So this is just easier for me, I feel. And then it's also easier for me on two levels, because like I said, I get to truly reflect and I get to really get into the feeling of my budget. Remember, I believe in creating my life, co-creating my life with God and the universe. God, the universe is all the same to me. It's interchangeable. So I believe that our emotions are a guidance tool. So I really try to feel a way about what it is that I'm doing. Savings. Originally, I didn't plan on saving anything, but I did put $300 because, again, I got in a car accident, meaning that I'm having to get another car. So I got a $300 check at the last minute of the month that I told you guys about. So I just decided to put that in savings and put toward my next car. Mortgage. I originally said I was going to do $4,100 toward my mortgage. I'm actually doing $4,715 toward my mortgage. So I did better there. This whole new car thing, buying a new car, I think that may have to be a video of itself, because the bottom line is this. Though I have the 6 months of income of expenses saved up, I did not start saving toward a new car. I don't know. I took for granted that my car would just magically last forever. And so I don't have a thing for that. So Yeah, Dave Ramsey, I already know. Dude, homeboy, friend. You are not going to be proud of me with what I do with this car move. But I will be, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. All right, y'all, this is my December budget. This is what my money did for the month of December. The story my money told. What story did your money tell about you?